Hey watch fans, here we are with a review of the Rolex Submariner two-tone 2007. As you can see, this watch is, as they say, a bit of a scratch magnet. Pretty good watch. Actually, I need to get this bracelet is a little bit tight. I didn't properly size it. Anyway, so this is the transitional model right before the ceramic bezel. You have the rehaut, or the engraved, I don't know if you can see inside, you got the serial number in there. Okay, the M serial, as you can see, which is a nice little touch. I think these came out 2005 to 2007, I believe, 2009. I might be wrong. Overall, pretty decent watch. They have, I actually, I never really liked this watch when it first came out. Or I should say, not when it first came out, when I first got into watches, maybe 20 years ago. I always thought two-tone was tacky, and this watch was really kind of a little bit over the top. But I've actually realized that two-tone is pretty good. I like two-tone. It gives it a little bit of a contrast. Steel I find a little bit boring. And this has the beautiful combination of the blue, the gold, the white. The lume is good. As you get a little bit older, it's hard to see at night. So it does help to have that. Much easier to read than my, let's say, AP, other watches. And what else is the good part? It's a little bit of a heavy watch. It's a little bulky. Yeah, I got this watch about a year ago. So this is not, I bought it used. I paid a little bit of a high price, $9,200, I believe, with box only. So not exactly a bargain. The prices have gone up. So a year later, the watch is, I believe, about 10 grand retail, or I should say 10 grand online, 10,500, maybe a little more. Again, we are in September 2020, so you have the new models release, so maybe that's gonna create a bit of a upward pressure for pricing on some of these older models, the vintage models. I guess it's technically it's called vintage. To be candid, I like the Yachtmaster, the 40 millimeter Yachtmaster, rose gold two-tone chocolate dial. That's my favorite Rolex right now. I also like chronograph. I like the rotating bezel. It's very useful, very practical. I use it for parking, whatever it is. If you cook, if you do parking, you're waiting in a restaurant, whatever it is, it's the rotating bezel is great for timing. I'm not really a fan of the Daytona, unless you're, I don't know, professional race driver or whatever it is. The watch that has no purpose. So let's see, what else can I tell you about this watch? Yeah, this is actually, I hate to say it, it's a little bit flashy, the watch. But it's a pretty good investment. These prices seem to be just consistently going up, probably 5% a year, pretty consistent. I don't know where you're going to get that type of return in today's market. So it's like, I would say it's as good as gold. It's an international currency. This Rolex, you can buy, you could sell it, trade it anywhere in the world. The value of it is pretty much the same everywhere. It's a desirable watch. What else is there? Yeah, so this is, it's probably, what is it? It's 10 grand today, let's call it. It'll probably be 20 grand, 2030. So, timestamp this video. If you guys are around 10 years from now watching it, you'll know if I was right. That's about it. So we're going to start it up, and we'll catch up with you next time.